Hey there YouTube, I got a great public service announcement for you today. ChatGPT has came out with their own official version of a mobile app called Open AI Chat GPT, and it's available to use for iOS right now. Unfortunately, there isn't an Android version yet, but that should be coming out very soon. Also, there's a lot of apps out there pretending to be ChatGPT, and you're gonna have to kind of filter through them, so make sure you get the right one. The cool thing about this app, it uses the Whisper plugin, but it's actually integrated into the app, so there's actually a big button you press on, and then you can do speech to text. You can basically ask it, say, what's for dinner tonight? Okay, get me the ingredients and every single thing I need to buy for it. Another option, if you didn't know, is BingChat. And BingChat's been out for about a month or so now. And BingChat, although not as good as answering as ChatGPT, it does actually have online functionality. So if you were looking for the latest news and you wanted it to read it to you, you wanted to consolidate all the news of the stock market or something like that, and then say, put in a list and read me this part of the list, and make a summary of the summary, you can do that with BingChat. So I'm going to show you that as well. And by the way, BingChat can also create pictures using DALL-E, so you can do AI art just by talking to Bing. The cool thing about Bing is that it gives you all the links, so as you're listening to what Bing's saying, you can actually click on that article and read it at the same time live as Bing's kind of answering the question for you. So that's pretty amazing, and this is definitely a new way. I mean, there's just no way of going back to the old way of kind of looking at sites. This is pretty amazing and highly accessible. All right, so let's get started. And the first thing to note is that you're going to have to update your iOS to actually get it to work correctly with the mobile Chat GPT app or Open AI Chat GPT. You'll still be able to do text to speech. It's not going to be as great of an experience if you don't update it. So just go ahead and update your phone. There's no reason not to. After you update your phone, go to Open AI Chat GPT and go ahead and download the app. So I already have the app, so I'm just going to open it up. You'll see at the top here, the little ellipsis button. You can actually click on it and search your history of all the chats that you have in your normal Chat GPT on a web browser. You can also go into settings, and there's the haptic feedback for the little rumble when you actually type or when you get an answer back, which I think is pretty cool, but you can turn it off if you don't think it's cool. But yeah, the settings are pretty basic, and I don't see anything to allow plugins at this moment. And I think I should take this time right now to remind you that this is not on Android just yet. Also apologize for the 9:16 recording. This is just kind of what you have to deal with when you're recording with the phone. You only have so much real estate. All right, so we're in. So I'm just gonna ask it something right now. You can't hear me asking, but I'm actually talking to my phone. I'm saying, create me a meal plan for an entire week with an all Asian cuisine, and give me the recipes and list the groceries at the end in a consolidated list. And it even fixed my typos for me. Well, it's not a typo since I'm just saying it, but look at that. So I have all my recipes. Or actually, it didn't give me the recipes. It gave me all the things I need to make. So I'm going to say, show me all the recipes. And just like that, it's fixed. So I got my recipes, I got my shopping list, I got my weekly meal plan. You could do that in the grocery store in 30 seconds. Now let's go ask it to make some code. So I just asked it to make some Python code of a calculator, which is probably the simplest thing to do and understand. And it looks like it's doing the right thing. So it's creating the definitions to actually do the inputs and assigning them to names and variables. So this is a pretty good. I haven't tried it, and I'm not like some coding guru. I've taken basic classes, but I've made a calculator before, and it looks pretty decent. All right, that was pretty cool, but ChatGPT doesn't have online functionality as of now. So let's go back into the search and type in BingChat. All right, and so here it is, and it shows the features here. You can take a look at this. So I've already installed this. I'm just gonna click open button. All right, so it brings you to Bing, and there's a little button at the bottom, that big B. Click on that and you'll get to this interface, and then you can just click on the microphone to ask it whatever you want. You can't hear me saying this, but I actually asked it to create an image of a frog wearing pants and suspenders. And now it says, okay, I'll create that. So if you didn't know, it actually uses DALL-E 2 to create these images.
I'll try to create that.
Okay, there it is. So it's saying it's gonna do it. And here it is. It took 5 seconds. It created these images, and they're pretty good, pretty cute. I mean, it's no Midjourney, but nothing else is, right? But just like that, I was just able to talk to Bing, and it gave me an image. It's pretty cool. Now I'm asking it, what is the latest AI news and what is the top 3, and put it in list format. Now it's thinking, it's crunching it up.
ClearML unveils ClearGPT, a generative.
And the coolest thing about this is that it'll search the web, and then it's going to give you those answers, and you can actually click on the links, and you can look at the links while it's actually talking about it.
Searching for.
So it's really the future of how you get your news. I mean, why would you go to sites, multiple sites, and just kind of scroll through them? This is going to crunch it up all for you. Here
are the top 3 latest AI news in a list format. ClearML unveils ClearGPT, a generative AI platform overcoming ChatGPT challenges. Open source AI solutions firm ClearML.
I didn't even know that. I didn't know what ClearML is, so now I know. So that's pretty cool. And you could actually just click on the 1 or the 2 here to get more information. Actually, you could just click anywhere in this paragraph where it's underlined, and it'll go directly to that site. So I'm going to do that now.
To securely and efficiently deploy and utilize state-of-the-art large language models.
So I clicked on the article, and this is where it gets me, and I could actually just I can let it talk while I kind of look at the highlights.
Possible fight over AI. A lawyer for Twitter owner Elon Musk accused Microsoft of misusing the service's data and demanded an audit from the software giant.
Yep, this is no secret. Elon Musk is really kind of disappointed of what ChatGPT or Open AI has turned into. He was an original investor, and ChatGPT has obviously failed a lot of political tests, and it's very left-leaning. But Elon Musk should be coming out with his own version of ChatGPT called TruthGPT. I just hope that's an actual thing. That would be really cool. Right now, I'm asking it to give me the top 3 stock market trends. So let's take a look at what it gives us.
Here are the top 3 stock market trends this week in a list format. Fridays have been the best day for the S&P 500 index so far this year. A new analysis from Bespoke Investment Group finds that Fridays have been the best day so far this week. Alibaba has a lot to prove this week. The Chinese e-commerce giant will report its fiscal fourth quarter results on Thursday. But investors are worried about the political and trade war tensions that have weighed on the stock. Alibaba.
All right, that's pretty cool. And if you didn't know, you can actually just ask BingChat to tell you more about number 3, like I say here. Tell me more about the third option and see what it does.
Searching for JFrog DevOps Platform. JFrog's DevOps Platform is a software supply chain platform that offers universal artifact management, advanced security, and compliance.
Very cool. I knew nothing about JFrog, and now I know a lot about it, which is actually pretty interesting. It's a DevOps version of Jira, I guess, some sort of project management tool. Definitely something worth looking into. Just a couple of minutes ago, I didn't know any of this, and it gave me all the stock information, the latest AI news, and I'm just talking to it like a normal person. It's just like having a friend who's super smart and knows everything about everything. And that's basically ChatGPT, but now it's on your mobile phone, so you can take it with you, which is pretty amazing. Imagine the personal assistants in the future, or not the future, like 6 months from now, just barely in the future. It's gonna go from good to science fiction good, where the things it's doing are just unbelievable, which it kind of is like that right now, right? But instead of on just ChatGPT, this is gonna be on everything, which is both a good and bad thing, I guess. I mean, sentient being taking control of your financial infrastructure or your personal identity stuff. Oh my goodness. But we're here now, so let's make the best of it. Okay, cool. So that's all I really want to show you. I mean, really, it's just a public service announcement. So go out there and download those 2 apps for your phone, Open AI Chat GPT and BingChat. I just want to say thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye.